Hi guys, good morning. It's the 14th of May. Now we had the break of the red bear flag, as I've been saying. The purple resistance was broken. The bear flag was broken to the upside following the golden bull flag's breakout. I mean, this was a cluster of resistance and we went through it, we back tested it. Now I think we have this green little bull flag that is getting tested, two touches on both sides. This makes it a potential bull flag. We may get to its top band, pull back a little bit, and then break to the upside is going to cause another rally, possibly to get to a new all-time high. SPX cash is exactly the same. I also have this blue support, so we can also put that one on the futures on the ES. So let's put this there. Yeah, that's kind of a potential support. We put that also in blue color, okay? So the green bull flag and the blue bottom band and the red. So around today, if it gets tested, it's going to be around 50 to 38 or so. That blue support, the red one, and the green channel, of course, is a bull flag. Then we should get to a new all-time high. Similarly, SPX is the same picture. I don't have much to add. It's even the colors I made the same. So it's exactly the same picture, green, blue support, and more upside. Dow Jones is moving inside this black uptrend, two touches on both sides. We had broken the red resistance. We had broken the blue bull flag and even back tested it. Then we broke that green spin-off channel, this rising channel to the upside, and we are back testing it right now. Almost a back test at the moment. So if this back test holds, and I think it will, so I'm going to put it a little bit more, yeah, a little bit more downside maybe, but then after that, I'm expecting more upside, and the level would be 39,510 on the futures data, and on the cash, we are actually, if you look at the black internal support, right, that internal support, the green support or the previous resistance. So there's, yeah, I mean, it pulled back. We didn't test those. I think the minimum of the day would be around 39,400. Then from the 400 level, I think we're going to climb to new highs. NASDAQ is also looking good. It's off this blue support rail. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see it's trying to move ahead. And the purple resistance broken, back tested. That's also looking very positive. What worries me is still this golden resistance that is holding very strongly. 1, 2, 3. It still hasn't broken. 1, 2, 3 here. That support became a resistance, and so far we haven't really broken it. But the purple resistance is gone. The red resistance is gone and back tested. This is the last one standing, this golden one. If it can break beyond, if it can move beyond 250, 260, then I think we're going to get to 500, 18,500. Russell is inside the possible black uptrend. It hasn't back tested the blue broken resistance once again. This was the first back test. We may get a back test at some point, maybe today. But then after that, the blue top band has to be broken. So if it pushes on and breaks that blue resistance, it is going to test the major blue resistance from 2021. So that blue resistance failed to be broken, but it's going to try again, I think. Don't mix this blue with this blue, please. I think I should put this in purple. Let's put this in purple to make a distinction. So sometimes I get questions like, is there a color code? What it means, the red, the blue. They don't mean anything in terms of color coding. But what you need to know that every single color, it belongs to a different formation. And that's the only way for these lines to make sense for you. So the red one was, this uptrend, which was broken. The golden one is different, right? The top band here, the internal support rail, even though it's not the perfect one, it's not really the very nice one. We can remove that golden one, okay? But the blue resistance right there, okay? And we also have this black one. The green resistance is broken. We can remove that one also from the picture. That job is done. So I'm basically clearing the lines as we go forward once their mission is complete. So yeah, we are now inside the black uptrend, I believe. And that's why if the purple resistance can be taken out, there is still this blue major one, and then we'll see whether it can take out that too. FTSE is now approaching that black resistance. This is the high of 2007, high of 2018. This is how pathetic FTSE is. You can see after after what 14 years, we are marginally higher, marginally above the 2007 and 2018 highs. This is how bad it is in the UK. That generates no value, this country, really. It's such a sad state. Anyway, yeah, it's not nice to be a part of it, to see this happening from such a beautiful country. Anyway, let's have a look at the DAX. You can see the golden resistance is, or the golden channel is a bull flag formation. We may get another test on that golden bottom band, and if it does hold, so at around 18,606 or so, if it gets to that level, then we rally to break out of the golden bull flag, which would call for a long entry, obviously. So do we have also an internal support line? Kinda, like this red one, a little bit. You can see there's red support. Yeah, ultimately, it is still targeting the intersection of that red and blue double resistance. That double resistance would be the next major one, and that makes it also a target. TLT is still inside this golden bull flag. Not much to add to the previous conversation analysis. The blue channel, the blue bull flag has formed on the 10-year note. Oil went up, came back for a backtest on the green internal support, and we are now inside the green potential bull flag, which is of course a very specific bull flag. 3 touches on the bottom, 2 touches on the top. If it gets tested, the green top band gets tested, I'm expecting another dive, maybe to break this blue support as well. That also, I mean, I'm also thinking about this golden major resistance zone that is still holding. Brent oil is under the blue resistance. So if this blue resistance breaks, I think we're going to have a rally towards 85. And that is going to be the golden top band and the golden resistance zone. You can see it's being tested. So around 85, it would run, maybe pull back, and then run to 80, 85, 84.50, 85. And then if it does reverse, then I think there's going to be a big downside still because of the broken bear flag, this red bear flag. Natgas is still aiming, this is the continuous contract, for the backtest of the blue broken bear flag. So the backtest of the bear flag, sorry, confusion. That bear flag has to be backtested, or it will be backtested, and it has to hold at the backtest. And not only that, this golden resistance, this is a high of 22. This here is this, January high, okay? And we may get a test on that double resistance at 25.50 or so. And from there, I would expect another big reversal, okay? But looking at the failed purple bear flag, of course, it looked bullish once it was broken. And the red internal support is still holding. We have a kind of a short-term resistance here, that blue one. I'll put that in green color. clearly that has to be broken for 25.50 on the Natgas June contract. Yes, it stopped at the red top band for now, and that was the target. Remember, once it cleared this red resistance, I said it's going to get to that red top band at 23.50. Now we touched that 23.50. If this green veg breaks to the downside and the red resistance is holding, we may see a big pullback at least to this red broken resistance, which would be 21.25. But of course, now if this red top band breaks, maybe I'm a little bit pessimistic with the continuous, because it would get to 25.50. But if this one breaks, it would open the way for much higher than 25.50. So that's where, we'll have to wait and see, quite honestly. So on the June contract, do we have anything else? Right. Oh, not really. Okay, 1 second, just a second. Yeah, this is now, I'm experimenting. Okay, so so this is all the data that I have for this contract. Okay, the golden bottom band, the golden top band. Where do we meet with the golden top band? It's at 24.25. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's very, very speculative if it gets there. Okay, let's have a look at gold now. Gold bounced off the blue support, right? And the broken green bull flag is back tested, right? It's not the perfect precision, as I've been saying, the green bull flag, but we back tested it, okay? Kinda. But more importantly, the red bottom band was tested yesterday. It kind of was damaged, but it's still holding. The blue broken resistance was tested at 23.35, which is why I bought it. Now the purple channel is a bull flag that is being broken to the upside. It has already broken to the upside, which means we are probably going to get to that 23.90 on the continuous chart. You can see this green resistance has to be broken for it to get to 23.90. The red channel is a bit more clearer. Even the blue internal resistance is more clear, and we back tested that yesterday, and we are out of the purple. So this looks bullish to me, and that's why I'm holding the long. Silver is kind of like the green channel is broken, and yeah, it's getting to that golden major resistance zone at just below 30 or around 30. Platinum had broken the blue resistance and back tested it. It also tested the purple support, which is why it's bouncing. And the obvious target is the green top band at 1040, 1045, and which brings me to the double resistance actually. Okay, and that's the blue top band, right? This entire move. Right, okay, I'm going to remind you this one. Disregard this whole area, okay? This blue channel from 2011 was, it captured the bottom of the COVID crash. It rallied. You can see that blue channel was broken in end of 2020, back tested. Then we got to the 1350, came down, back tested 4 more times, or even 5 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times back tested. The blue channel here is a spin-off bull flag. So this is the larger channel. It's kind of a double-decker bull flag. Okay. And now it brings me to that blue top band, which is going to be around 1045. And that, okay, I'm kind of solving a puzzle here. And that takes us to the green top band as well. That blue top band can't be visible here because the chart, oh yeah, here. All right, now it's come up. Okay, on the 4 hourly, I can also see that blue, very large channel to the downside, right? So that level at 1045, 46 is the double resistance level, okay? So when platinum gets there, we got to be very careful about a reversal. But that's where it's headed. From 1014, I think we're going to get to 1045, which makes it a buy signal here. But I'm gold and silver long, so I'm not buying platinum here. But you want to, you can if you want to. Copper is now getting closer to that red top band, which has been my target since actually, I mean, once this was broken, yeah, once this was broke, this green resistance was broken, right? This one, the blue resistance, once this green one broken, I said 425. Then we got to the golden internal resistance at 450. And I said, if we go beyond 475, sorry, 457, we are going to push through and get to 495. And that's where almost we are, yeah, we're almost there, right? That red and purple, the giant purple top band from the highs of 2011, right? It's there. We're almost there. So at 495, copper is going to decide whether to reverse big time or push on and break that giant resistance. Euro has broken and backtested the blue resistance, and you can see it held 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but broken, backtested. Euro is a long here, so you got to buy euro here. And the green channel is going to be broken, I believe. And then we're going to get to 109 next. Pound sterling, red resistance rail is holding. If this green bottom band holds, right, if it gets tested and if it holds, we rally to maybe to break that red resistance. US dollar, Japanese yen clearly wants to erase this spike down. It was off 152, which I had said if it comes to this green broken resistance backtest at 152, we're going to rally. This triangle is broken to the upside. Now it's going to get to 157, 157.50, and then maybe reverse. The XY is off the blue support rail. So far, it is not really coming down, but if it does break, then we shall see more downside. And that would basically trigger a euro rally, of course, or anything rally, really. The golden channel was broken. We are inside the red uptrend on Aussie dollar. And the green resistance, 1, 2, this is very sloppy, but you can see the green resistance has been quite strong. But I think we're going to break it, and Aussie is going to keep on running because the blue bull flag is broken and we're inside the red uptrend. So Aussie is a buy, and Kiwi now is forcing the green channel, right? It is this green top band that is about to be broken, and Kiwi is going to run big once this green channel breaks. And which is why, the entire picture doesn't look good for US dollar. I think US dollar is going to come down. Let's have a look at now the indices. No, commodities. Well, we already did that. Oh, yeah, coffee. Coffee is disappointing, and to say the least, because I mean, so far it's not really entirely disappointing, but it's testing the red support for the fourth time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's kind of breaking it. For bulls to get the upper hand, it really shouldn't go below 192, right? If it goes below 191, at least like 191, let's say 191. If it goes below 191, that is going to break that red support. That is going to break the green support. Yeah, that green broken resistance is back tested here. So the ideal case is that we start to rally and break this golden steep bull flag for good, break out of it for good. This is a fakie. Came down. We need to rally, and anything above, 198 today would look very, very positive. Kiwi, excuse me, what kiwi? Wheat. I closed a long wheat yesterday, and the reason is, to me, is very clear that it's very too close to that red top band, okay? And it tested that blue top band and showed some signs of reversal, which is why I closed the long wheat, all right? That blue top band held, and the red top band is now very close or almost got tested. Okay, that's why we may see it. I mean, if it comes down and then breaks this blue bottom band, then wheat is going to slide. And if you look at the July contract, it's the same. It touched that golden top band, but of course, this is now looking very, very, it's uptrend, so if it comes down to the golden bottom band, we may still see a big rally starting. Soybeans, that black top band, the red channel is broken and back tested, but it's not really rallying. And soybeans July contract, it held, it bounced off the golden bottom band, but now it's breaking to the downside, and this purple bear flag hasn't been broken to the upside. I thought it's going to rally inside the golden, and we're going to break and we're going to run, but it didn't happen. So corn, I also closed the corn long because of the golden top band test for the third time. But of course, it's still pushing. So for it to reverse, it has to come down and break that red bottom band. Okay, but so far, okay, it really is looking strong. Well, actually, I've given you the corn long right here and right at the back test. Sorry, breakout of the blue bull flag. Now, if this golden uptrend, which is a bear flag potential, breaks to the upside, that's going to be very strong for corn, and we may rebuy it. I may rebuy corn. I closed it more or less here, actually, yesterday, 472, I think. So I would love to buy it again. Cocoa is not, it's come down back, it's come back down. And is it going to hold here at the golden back test? We don't know that yet. But sugar is, I've given you sugar so many times as a bearish call. Actually, I've been bearish since the test on 20 at 27.50, 28 at the golden top band. My long-term members remember from, well, when was that? End of last year? Right? November last year. That's when sugar, I said, is going to reverse. Came down, it back tested the golden support, but then it came down further. Now, my target was 18, which is that blue bottom band. Is it going to bounce off the blue bottom band? That's the main question. If you look at the July contract, this is where it reversed at the purple top band and the golden's back test, right? If the golden bear, like the golden bear flag, broken bear flags back test, we can remove that one now. We can remove this red bear flag as well. But what we have here is the purple bear flag that has broken down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is where it broke. And then I think minimum target is 18, but maybe it wants to test that blue bottom band as well. So there is that. Okay, now let's have a look at coins. Bitcoin couldn't break out of the golden bull flag. So far, it's not really rallying, okay, because of the golden bull flag. Look, golden downtrend, which is a potential bull flag, yes, but so far, yeah, it's not really broken. Ethereum, if Ethereum break this red support zone, we're going to have a big down move. And I don't think Bitcoin can stand. If Ethereum breaks this, Bitcoin will come as well together with it. Aave, no real push. ACH, I don't have much to add on top of the previous videos, really. So I'm going to look at it like this, okay? Very quickly. This red resistance should be broken by ACH. ADA, again, not really. Blue resistance, maybe we wants to test that red and blue double support and rally. ATA, nah, I mean it's inside this black triangle wedge, but so far no breakout. Audio, same, has to break that red top band to rally. AVAX golden support is now being forced to break. BMEX has broken the blue support. That is very bad for BMEX. Chile's, well, it was showing relative strength, but so far no green bull flag breakout. CKB maybe wants to still backtest the golden support. COTI still under this black resistance. Data still golden resistance. I mean, it was broken, but so far no real rally. Dogecoin, nothing really. DOT, nothing. This golden channel is still on, but if it does break, then yeah, Polkadot is not going to be good for Polkadot. DYDX hasn't broken the blue resistance. Flare down. FTM, no, I don't know. Maybe it's going to hold at the black support. GRT, not really. Hive, it's back at the blue support, and we may break that one, and which would be terrible for Hive, of course. Jasmy, not, and Cass inside the golden bull flag. Link, no. Litecoin, no real move. Mana still under that black resistance. Matic couldn't break this black resistance. When it breaks, or I mean, when something happens, of course, you're going to be the first to know. But at the moment, apart from Pepe, nothing is moving. And Pepe, blue bull flag, golden bull flag, now it's almost getting to a new all-time high. But that red top band may turn into a major resistance for a crash. PYR, right, it's still inside the red downtrend. Render, no real good. RSR, not much. Sandbox, off the black bull flag, so I don't know. Shiba touched that blue top band, so I think Shiba is going to come down. Solana, no. That green bull flag is broken, but no real push. Sui, no. Sui's back thickness down. Tia is not really breaking. Sui is testing that blue support one more time, and if it does break, then yeah, it's going to come down further. Tia couldn't break that green resistance. With T, not really looking good. Anything. Now the white is breaking or forcing that red support. Monero, slightly positive, but it hasn't. I mean, it should break that green bull flag. Ripple still under that green resistance. Tezos, not much, and Zcash had broken the green bull flag, but so far no real rally. All right, guys, take care. Keep in touch. Bye.